Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Blessed is God's glorious majesty forever and ever. Please be seated.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושמרתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, ואתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתיכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before we ever stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together.
Page 158. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot osefele, nora tehilot osefele. Malchutecha ra'uvanecha bokei ayam lifnei Moshe uMiriam zeli anu ve'amru Adonai imloch Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom. Ve'ha'amidenu shomreinu lechaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen. Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right. Amen. 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 We are a people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. Page 162. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti leolam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim v'et haaretz. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat vayinafash. Veshamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. One more time. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. It's just not the same without Maggie. I just couldn't do the dance moves without her.
164. We rise for the tefillah. Pray as if everything depended on God. Act as if everything depended on you.
Adonai sefer tifta ufi yagita hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanorah El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'Konei HaKol V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot U'Mevihi Ge'ula Livnei V'Neihem L'man Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer U'Mashiach U'Magen Baruch Atah Adonai Magen Avraham Bezrat Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechayei HaKol Atara L'Hoshia Shiv Harua Umerid Hagashem Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed Mechayei HaKol Berachamim Rabim Somech Noflim Berufei Holim Matir Asurim Umikayem Emunato Lishenei Afar gevurot, umido melach, melech mimit umechaya, umatzmi Yeshua, v'ne'eman ata l'chayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, mechayei hakol.
אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש. We continue in silent devotion through page 180, using the words on the right or the left side of the page, or the words within your heart. When you have completed your prayers, please be seated. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu mechadon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu mechadon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov be'einecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
The Mishaberic prayer, one that always touches our heart. It's a time to reflect upon the people in our lives who are in need of our prayers. Before services, I called someone in the hospital, and it just touched them deeply. And I got even bonus points. They said, I'm going to leave as soon as the doctor comes. And as soon as I said the words, well, feel better and good Shabbos, the doctor came. So I got, unexpected bonus points. So don't think that our prayers don't matter. Whether it's from the rabbi or from a friend, the very fact that we're thinking of friends and loved ones means that they are important to us. And even as we think of them, we think of others who are caregivers who give of themselves with patience and courage, that they are emboldened with that sense of love that keeps them going to care. And so we think of everyone who is ill, faces afflictions of the heart or the mind or the body. If you'd like to say the names of people in your lives for Misha Barak, simply stand and say their names, as many names as you would like. Now we as a community, we stand in solidarity, arm in arm, together, as we feel each other's presence.
Misheberach avotenu mikor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misheberach imotenu mikor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
So before I call up our special guest speaker, I thought I would call up Lauren Eisenberg, because for many years Lauren has been in charge of the special program that has brought Israeli youth to our community, spending a great deal of time in the Adelson School, but also in our religious school, to make that connection between Israel and our students exceptionally strong. So you may say, well, what is the Shinshini program? Lauren, tell us a little bit about it.
Shabbat Shalom. So it's lovely to be here at Ner Tamid, where I'm a member, but as Rabbi said, I'm here tonight in a different capacity. I am extremely fortunate. I think I have the best job in the world. I am the supervisor of a program that's in conjunction with the Jewish Agency for Israel, where we bring young Israelis to do a year of community service. So when they finish 12th grade, they apply to be, well, I guess at the end of 11th grade, beginning of 12th grade, they apply to be a part of this program. It is very common today in Israel for kids to go and do a gap year in Israel, where they will go into different communities, do different, and just like our kids go into a gap year program. But this specific program has, I think, about 5,000 applicants to begin with, and gets whittled down. I think, Noam, am I correct? There are 180, I think, about Shinshinim that are chosen from those 5,000. And they are sent all around the world, to North America, South Africa, all of Europe. And They come into our communities as volunteers. They defer their army service. They commit to going back to do their army service. And they come into our community and basically are here to tell their story. So I'm not going to bore you with more because we have Noam here that's going to come and share his story with us. What I am going to say to you is, please come and speak to us after the service. We will be around outside. We're always looking for host families. And as Rabbi said, the Shinshinim, which is Shnat Shirut, a year of service, it's an acronym, we put them up with host families. So that's something that we're always looking for. And I can give you more details about that. But Noam, b'vakasha.
Just 1 second. We have to introduce you properly. First of all, I'm going to spell his last name. Chaouat. Okay. Are we going to pronounce it Cha-ot?
No.
Are we going to pronounce it Shaut?
It was very close.
Are we going to pronounce it Shavat?
Shawat.
Shawat. Shawat. Shawat. He comes to us from a small, beautiful community called Shimshit in the north of Israel. And his mother's name is Ravit. That's a nice name, right? And his role model, because she's a person who can do everything. He's a nice Jewish boy, isn't he? His mother can do everything. That's good. He gets on really well also with his dad, Netzach, and loves his sense of humor. He also has a younger sister and brother. He majored in high school in theater and sports education. He loves physical and mental challenges of sport, and it is important to him to live a healthy, active life and to encourage others to do the same. And he wants to eventually get into acting and film writing. And anyone here who has a lead, here we go, right now. The next Israeli star. And without further ado, let's welcome Noam.
Thank you, Rabbi. So my last name is French, if you wonder. It's from Tunisian. I don't know what it means. No one does, actually. So Shabbat Shalom. As Rabbi said, my name is Noam. Let's just start with another small introduction of myself. I live in a small town called Shimshit in the northern side of Israel. I like to surf. I like to play soccer. I like to watch movies, and I like the NBA. I believe that when we introduce ourselves, it's also very important to say the things that we don't like, because sometimes those things can define us more than the things that we do like. So I don't like coffee. I don't like vegetables. And as you can see, I don't like to cut my hair. So basically, I don't like the same things that every 8 years old doesn't like, if you think about it. I use the word like a lot, so it's also important to say the things that we love. So I love my family. I love my friends that are like family to me. And I love Israel. So obviously, I didn't come here to speak about my friends or the NBA. I'm here to talk about Israel. At the end of this speech, I hope that you will be able to say the sentence, I love Israel, or something like this. Let's just say, I stand with Israel, or I like Israel, with a deeper understanding of what Israel means and what this sentence, I love Israel, supposed to mean, in my opinion, to everyone. So, when I first got here, I heard a lot of reasons for people not to support Israel or not to love Israel. Reasons that I did not agree with because they were very unambiguous and they were very, that's a big word, equivocal. Yeah. For example, let's just say one reason, few reasons. Israel does not accept anyone from the LGBTQ community. Israel does not accept the Reform community. Israel is nothing but war. And you cannot be Democrat and support Israel at the same time. So just a few examples that I heard since I got here. Every time I heard a reason like this, I could not understand how one reason, even if it was partially true or not true at all, could cause a person not to love and even to hate a place, and in this case, Israel. And then I heard someone's reason not to support Israel, a reason that helped me understand this phenomena better. It was a Jewish person here in Vegas that told me during a Friday dinner that he doesn't support Israel. I asked him why, just why, and he said that he doesn't agree with Bibi, which is Israel's prime minister, Benjamin Netanyahu. Okay, in my head I thought that's not a reason to not love all of Israel. I disagree with Netanyahu a lot, yet I am very supportive of Israel. I love Israel, as I said many times. So I thought to myself, why? Then I realized that for me, Netanyahu is just a small part of Israel, right? I know all these things in Israel. I lived and grew up there. But for that person, Israel is Netanyahu, is Bibi. He doesn't know anything else about Israel. Therefore, he automatically assumes that if he disagrees with Bibi, he disagrees with all of Israel's actions, opinions, whatever, right? So, for the same way that a person that heard about an Israeli leader that doesn't accept no one from the LGBTQ community will assume that Israel doesn't accept no one from the LGBTQ community. Or a Reformed person that heard that there's a group of people in Israel that doesn't believe that being Reformed counts as being Jewish will assume that all of Israel doesn't accept the Reform as Jews. So I have a story that I would like to share with you that I believe that can help us realize what is Israel, and not just one thing, as I said before. So let me share with you this story. Last year, in my senior year in high school, me and 12 of my best friends flew together to France for a ski vacation. Something important that I want you to realize in order for you to understand the story, and it is something that sadly you can relate to as Jewish people who live in the US, is that every time that we as Israelis and as Jews fly outside of Israel, we are being told to hide the fact that we're Jewish and to hide the fact that we are Israelis, for obvious that I'm sure that you all can understand. So back to the story. The time was about 1 a.m. And me and my friends walked back to the hotel in the snowy streets of this small village in France. That all of a sudden we hear this familiar song in the thick French accent from behind us. The song was Hava Nagila. I'm sure you all know it, so I'm not going to sing it. So we turned around and we saw 3 big guys, big scary guys, singing his song and laugh. We did not understand why they were singing this song, but against all the rules that we had been told, we decided to find out. We got closer to them, and we started to speak to each other in Hebrew as loud and as clear as possible to see what their reaction were. I know it's not so smart, but we did. After about a minute, one of them turned around to us and he asked us, "Did you just speak in Hebrew?" The plan worked, right? We looked at each other. We were very stressed, but we said yes, we spoke in Hebrew. The 3 guys looking at each other also, and then they're starting to smile, get excited, and they all shook our hands. They told us that they're Jewish from Belgium. They told us about all the trips that they did to Israel and how much they love Israel, how much they love the food, the places, the culture, everything, and how much they feel connected to Israel. And they even tried to speak to Hebrew with us, unsuccessfully. They were very nice. And after a short conversation, we hugged each other and we said goodbye. This is Israel. Not the government, not the army, not one leader, and not one law. Israel is the people and the connection between them. We hugged with total strangers in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere, just because they were Jewish and we were from Israel. So it is true that Israel is not perfect. Sometimes leader can be not good. Maybe there are laws that are difficult to agree with, and maybe there are groups in Israel that doesn't accept what is different from themselves. But these things aren't Israel. Israel is the people. And not to agree with one Israeli leader is not a reason to not support Israel, because almost half of Israel will always disagree with the leader. To not agree with one Israeli law is not a reason not to support Israel, because there will be 1,000 more Israelis who also will not agree with that law, but they will support and love Israel, because Israel is the people. People with unlimited point of views, people with different ways of life that believe in various different things, and they are just trying to live together. So the next time that someone tells you an unambiguous thing about Israel, tell them that Israel is the people. The next time that someone tells you that Israel doesn't accept the LGBTQ community, tell them that Israel is a people. Tell them about the gay pride parade that happens every year in Israel and support the LGBTQ community in Israel. But also tell them about the Israeli Minister of Education who believe that being gay is a disease. The next time that someone tells you that Israel does not accept the Reform community, tell them that Israel is a people. Tell them about the law in Israel that says that if you were converted from a Reform rabbi, you're not counted as Jew. But also tell them about the big Reform movement in Israel that does Friday nights such as this all over Israel every Friday. The next time that someone tells you that Israel is just war between Jews and Arabs, tell them that Israel is a people. Tell them about the cities of coexistence, about the sports teams that have Arabs and Jews playing together, and about the school programs that connect between Jewish and Arab youth. But also tell them about the unending fighting in Gaza between Israel and the Hamas. Because Israel is not an unambiguous place. It is the most ambiguous place there is. It is Jews, Christians, and Muslims. It is Reform, Conservative, Orthodox, and Secular. It is Ashkenazi and Sephardi. It is being straight and being homosexual. It is fighting and hoping for peace. It is my family, my friends, the 3 Jewish people we met in Belgium. It is all of you who listen to me talking for the past few minutes just because I'm from Israel. It is the people. So the next time someone tells you an unambiguous thing about Israel, tell them that Israel is a people. And if you disagree with something in Israel, remember that this one thing is not all of Israel, and you should still love and support it, because Israel is your people. Thank you very much for listening to me and giving me this place to speak. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you. We love Israel because we are Israel.
No, Noam, do you want to take some questions? Yeah? Come back. He thought I wouldn't remember. Real quick, a few questions. Anyone want to ask a question or two? I know it's dangerous. A question? Yes.
You say that you are interested in movies and screenwriting and so forth. Are you going to be able to do that in Israel, or are you going to go someplace else to do that?
So next year I have to go to the army, as most of you know, for minimum 3 years. The plan is to do it after the army. I don't know if in Israel or maybe here in Hollywood, I don't know. We'll see. I have time.
Yes. Is it today that you should hide the fact that you're Jewish when you travel?
I'll give you an example. So last year, my school took all the senior, it's like every year, the school takes all the seniors to Poland to like, where. And every time we go to like a camp, so we take all the Israeli flags and we sing the Tikva and we do all those nice things, and we wear our hoodies that we made with Israeli flag on the back. And in the moment we get out of the camp, we take everything off. We have no flags, no hoodies on, not one sign that shows that we're from Israel. So yeah, it's still like that, sadly.
Another question? All right. Oh, one more. Go ahead. Were you raised Reformed, conservative, or Orthodox, or secular?
That's a tough question for an Israeli, because all those, yeah, say this word?
Distinctions.
Yes. Most of us don't use it. I'll tell you how I was raised. My dad keeps kosher, my mom keeps kosher, my house keeps kosher, but most of my friends never kept kosher, and their family never kept. And my dad was never really tough about it, and so I don't keep kosher. I had an Orthodox bar mitzvah. My friends had Reform bar mitzvah, so it's very changeable. It doesn't follow one straight line of way of life. So it's hard for me to answer your question, but I hope I answered in a way that helped you understand better.
Yeah, grew up confused. Thanks, Rhonda. Yeah. Okay, very last question, then you can ask some more questions during the oneg. Go ahead, Dory.
Are you surprised by some of the sentiments that you've seen or heard or run into here in the United States about Israel?
I was surprised when I heard those names coming from Jewish people, because we were told that we're coming to this Jewish community, that everyone support Israel and love Israel, and then those Jewish people tells me some things, like I said here, that can be not true or true, but they're against Israel. Yeah, this was a surprise to me. Yeah.
It's a surprise to us, too.
All right, Noam, toda rabah. Thank you very much. That was a beautiful speech. That was one of the best speeches on Israel I have heard. That was great. All right, we go to our concluding prayers. Let us rise. 586, the Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'teit gedula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, velo samanu kemishpechot adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, va'anachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, Lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'nemar v'haya Adonai melech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo Ushemo echad.
Please be seated. 598 is our Kaddish prayer. We recall those who have died in recent days: Marvin Freibush, Brian Scott Allen, Arthur Bromberg, Rabbi Samuel Brody, Judith Brody, and Ian Will. We recall those whose yortzites are observed this week: Gertrude Alexander, Aaron Aronovitz, Benjamin Balinson, Claire Frieda, Bernie, Harold Bluestein, Eugene M. Brown, Lynn Capria, Rose Sharon, Naomi Cherry, Jacob Cohen, Louis Davidson, Alan Deutsch, Janice Dix, Sophie Draster, Ross Dunn, George Fishbein, Isabel Flores, Frida Friedman, Ralph Ginsberg, Teresa Gogol, Irene Gold, Jay Goldfarb, William Godman, Pat Gorman, Sidney Gushin, Lee Holdengraver, Zelda Holtzman, Molly Katz, Leo Kay, Harry Lader, Leroy Leibovitz, Louis Leon, Norman Lunevsky, Daniel Murko, Irving Miller, Jacob Mizrahi, May Mushkin, Eleazar Nachmayas, Maria Nunez, Jacob Nussbaum, Bella Raskin, Ethel Richstone, Joseph Ritchie, Desmond Roman, Loreni Ross, Rose Ross, Michael Sassner, Fred Sass, Jack Scheinwald, Morris Schiller, Annette Solomon, Sina Spindel, Manny Stern, Louis Soriano, Mildred Supe, Helene Unfer, and Aaron Wasserman. If you'd like to recall the name of someone who was not mentioned, please rise for our Kaddish prayer. As we think of all these and others, we rise to recite Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, v'yalma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei l'chol beit Yisrael, b'agalav b'zman kariv yimru amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam olmei maya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekusha b'richu, leila min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiram b'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlomo rabba min shamai v'chayim, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mramav, uya asei shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, Amen. May be seated. So in a moment we'll say Kiddush and Motzi, we'll have our final song, and we will make our way into the Oneg. After we have enjoyed a beautiful Oneg for a little bit, you will hear a little call by me to say it is time to gather in the social hall if you'd like to take part in a very important question. So I got a question for you before the question. How many of you have opinions about the quality of life in the state of Nevada? Raise your hands. Come on. If you are raising your hands, be part of the discussion. If you are not raising your hands, be part of the listening part of it. Because that's what we want to do in congregations throughout the city, churches, synagogues, mosques. We're doing a listening campaign as part of the Nevadans for the Common Good, and we look for common themes because it's an organization, nonpartisan, that looks for common themes. And if everyone is talking about the poor state of transportation, like to take a bus from point A to point B takes 5 hours, maybe it's something we need to address in the legislature. If we are upset about the quality of mental health care, maybe it'll bubble up and it's something we can address. We've had a really good track record going to Carson City for a very young organization. So if you have opinions, come to the discussion. If you don't and you want to listen and learn, come to the discussion. We'll let you have your own egg. I'll ring the imaginary bell, and then we'll go inside the social hall. All right? Dory, please stand. Is it just you, or is Susie here too? Oh, there's Susie. Go ahead. These will be our two leaders, so you will follow the leaders into the social hall when the time comes, and they'll lead you in a nonpartisan listening campaign, a great discussion tonight. Thank you.
I have a little music question for you. So tonight, if you noticed, I came back with some traditional, which is Misinai melodies that we're used to, that we've heard over the years. I brought back those traditional melodies for you because they're always by request. However, there's a lot of really beautiful new Jewish music being written or recently written, and I'd like to bring that to you as well. So I kind of mix it up. So I would like to know, by a show of hands, who here liked the traditional, wants to keep it traditional, don't bring any new music, cantor? Nobody, okay. And who's like, bring all new music. I want to hear all new music. I'm tired of this music. Okay. And who's like, do a little mix of the two? Perfect. Okay. So now I know. The room has spoken.
How many of you want the rabbi to lead the music? Come on. Yeah. All right. Kiddush and Motzi.
And thank you to Ricky as our accompanist. He is always beautiful on piano. And if you want piano lessons, talk to him after the service.
Oh, good. Rachel, you're going to be our bat mitzvah tomorrow, so you get to lead us in Kiddush and Motzi. All right. What month are we in? We're still in February. Anyone visiting from out of town by any chance? Come on up. We'd like you to join us in the Kiddush and Motzi. Please. All right. Anyone else visiting? Good, good, good. All right. Any of the kids in religious school? Anyone here? Don't see too many.
How about the Carney family?
Carney family, sure. Come on up.
Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Arei pari hagash Hashem. Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Our final song can be found on page 626, Enk Eloheinu. The rabbi's going to sing it.
626. Ein Eloheinu,
Ein Kadoneinu, Ein Kemalkeinu, Ein Kemoshienu, Mich Eloheinu, Mich Adoneinu, Mich Emalkeinu, Mich Moshienu, Nodel Eloheinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Malkeinu, Nodel Moshienu, Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch
Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu.
Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu,
Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu.
Who needs a cantor? All right. We'll see you all for Shabbat in the Round next Friday night. We'll be talking about ADL stories of anti-Semitism, anti-bullying, and how ADL came to the rescue. So we hope you join us for that at 7 p.m. next Friday night.